Hey, welcome back to Brews Bravery. We have another episode of Hearthstone where we're playing the second wing of Naxxramas. We got Floyd and Ryan here. How you ripping this wing apart, Floyd?
So I got this deck called Hand Pally. I really enjoy it because it has a really good board clear opportunities with combos like Wild Pyromancer and Equality, or Wild Pyromancer and Consecration, or Equality and Consecration, so you can get a lot of board clear out of it. Plus you always have a lot of cards in your hand, you always have quite a few heals, bigger minions, so you can kinda get a lot of board presence really quickly if you can clear the board and then put out a couple of minions yourself. Now, if you don't have Tyrion or Naxxramas in your deck, in your deck at all, I would suggest just replacing them both with Boulder Fist Ogres, because those are just bigger minions that'll help you kind of deal some damage out in the later games.
Awesome. That's really it's a really good way of going at it.
So Noth the Plaguebringer, even on normal, is still a little bit of a pain in the ass. He'll still do a bunch of counter spells. He'll still do a lot of board filling up, but at this point he only has like one card left, and I'm just kind of holding out through fatigue. And he ends up killing himself like an idiot. So I Kodo, I hope to get Blood Mage Thalnos, which I do. It makes him draw another card, plus his cultist makes him draw another card. Now it's his last card, and then he attacks in with the cultist, and
whammy!
Yeah, it takes 2 damage because of the cultist and dies. So that was a little interesting.
Stupid Noth the Plague. Always killing himself.
So here's that Equality Pyromancer combo I was talking about. Just make sure you attack with everything else before you end up doing that. But then he throws out a 6/6, and that's no fun. And then he facelesses it, which is fantastic. So took me more than once to beat him on this difficulty with this hand, but it was still pretty good. Use your acolytes to get card draw from Noth, because he's only going to do 1 damage on normal. You can put him right there and get some card draw out of it, and then he'll just attack into it anyway, so you're going to get some good card draw. You're going to have a lot of good answers for a lot of stuff. So again, throw him on the edge, get your card draw out of it. Even though you're well ahead and have 23 health and he only has 8 and you have a Tyrion out on the board, I think you're going to win this one.
Nice. Pulling through.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome. This is a pretty good step for the Hearthstone game. I like the way it's going. It's giving players something else to do other than bash each other's skulls in. You know, it's always nice every once in a while to just really test yourself in different ways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a deck that I've used in ranked play pretty often.
Yeah, but it's different because, like, if you think about it, like, when you're playing another player, you think in a certain way, but when you're playing against these wing bosses, you know, they function in a different way, and it changes your mentality of how you play, how you construct a deck. You construct it for a purpose. It's like making a raid. You're like, oh, I gotta wear my frost gear, you know, like it really brings on that different aspect that kind of changes the mentality of how you play the game and just wreck and face. That's awesome.
Yep. Hope you all enjoyed the show, and if you do and you really want to help support us, head on over to www.offergb.com/SHEB for a free audiobook and 30-day trial of audible.com. Thank you all so much for watching again. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and let us know of any decks that you have that you would like us to take a look at or try, and we'll see you guys next time. Drink beers and be brave.